First time watching Chernobyl the show. This is episode 3. This one is called Open Wide O Earth. Before we get into this episode though, teeny tiny little question. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing just lovely. My name's Affan and welcome to the channel. Yeah, it's a pretty serious show. They're dealing with some heavy repercussions of some of the mistakes that were made in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, of course, and it seems like we're just scratching the surface. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting how they take it forward. But I'm loving the show because the way it's shot and the way they're telling the story is just so good, you know? Like, yeah, they can show us the event, the actual event, but what they're doing is make it a bit more personal. You know, they're showing us POVs of people that were there instead of showing us the actual, you know, story. They are showing us the story, but they're showing it to us through the eyes of the people that were there. And I love that, you know, the POV storytelling. It's brilliant. It makes it real. Like I said, it makes it, for me at least, it gives like a personal touch and it makes it that much more infuriating when you're watching. And that much more effective, of course. Anyways, do let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts on this show so far, and also let me know any other shows that you would like me to see, but also, more importantly, any other movies. And then go ahead and subscribe, so when I upload those movies and shows, you can see them. Also, if you want to see the next episode right now, you can see it on my Patreon. And if you want to see this, the first episode, second episode, the next episode, all of them, full length, unedited, uncut, watch along, whatever you want to call it. That's on my Patreon as well, so check it out. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting. And now let's jump into it without any further ado. Here we go. Alright, they were left in here with the flashlights not working. Man, these are 3 very brave souls, I swear. I'm presuming they all rest in peace if they did. Should these guys just be standing around like that? That's that truck they took it to that place, right? With the lead protection.
Already killed them.
Yeah, very, very possible. That's another thing. I'm just presuming that they succeeded in what they were sent here to do. Well, I hope they did at least. I mean, I hope they didn't give up their life for nothing. And again, I'm presuming they died, which they're making it sound like they're almost certainly going to die. I mean, I know everyone dies, but you know what I mean. Wow, that noise is really annoying. Making it really creepy and scary, you know. They made it! I wouldn't take those off even out here, because you're still very close. Wait, just one for the one guy? What? I presume that was like some sort of drink, but it could just be water. I don't know. Alright, the label, it kind of looked like it was vodka or something. I mean, it's Russia, so probably vodka, but some sort of alcohol.
But Major Burov told me, he said...
No exception.
Please, I've come all the way from Kievskaya Oblast.
Lovely. They're still not gonna let you in? Or she is? Oh, she is? What? Oh, come on. Just for a few rubles, I believe that was their currency.
You can see him for 30 minutes, not a minute more. And you cannot touch him in any way. Do you understand? Room 15.
Give her a mask or something, like, at least.
You're not pregnant, are you?
No.
Oh, yeah, that could be... Wait, is she pregnant? That look was like, I just lied.
Oh, wait, I haven't finished yet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Should have given her gloves and masks and stuff, man.
There's no hiding from you, is there? Eh?
No. Okay, she's got it too. Alright, lovely. They're not just touching, like, they're just rubbing each other. Oh, that's just great. I mean, it's understandable, of course. They're husband and wife. And she was very worried, and of course you would be too. But, like, come on, fam, like, I don't know, man. Live together, die together, I suppose.
Really the way it all works. An uninformed, arbitrary decision that will cost who knows how many lives.
How many lives?
Right, chick? Some career party man?
I'm a career party man. You should watch your tone, Comrade Liazo.
That's what I was saying earlier. I mean, in previous episode too. The way these two are talking to each other, they're very casual, but I don't know if that's the norm.
There's a spike in zirconium-95. It's from the cladding on the fuel rods.
Meaning what?
The meltdown has begun.
Ooh, lovely. The volcano, the lava. Man, they're talking about how it might get to the groundwater. If it gets to groundwater, that's it. That's game over, right? That's the end game right there. It can't, because that's like all water, isn't it?
Get off him! You're hurting him! You can't be in here. Anything. Get out. You can't be in here.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
The fire's nearly out. The bubbler tanks are being drained. We have successfully eliminated the risk of a thermal explosion.
No. There's a but. Or and.
Concrete pad will last for 6 to 8 weeks, but after that, Bagassov estimates a 50% chance that the fuel will breach the pad and melt down into the groundwater itself.
And where does this groundwater go?
The Pripyat River.
Ooh.
The primary water supply for approximately 50 million people.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Change her onto the pad to lower the core temperature and halt the meltdown. And in order to do that, I'm told that we will need all of the liquid nitrogen.
All of it. Oh.
If you mean when will Chernobyl be completely safe, the half-life of plutonium-239 is 24,000 years, so perhaps we should just say not within our lifetimes.
Or several lifetimes. Lovely. Wow, this guy is really challenging these people. I'm loving the balls on him. I think they've realized, or he's realized that he's gonna die anyways. He's like, whatever. What's the worst that can happen? They're gonna kill me? I'm dying anyways.
Now you know why I wanted to take a walk. You can presume the work site is bugged.
Oh.
But if we're seeing them out in the open now, because they want us to know.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you shouldn't leave a bottle open anyways, but especially in this sort of condition, you should definitely not leave it open.
The reactor fuel is going to sink into the ground and poison the water from Kiev to the Black Sea. Forever, they say. They want you to stop that from happening.
How are we supposed to do that?
They didn't tell me, because I don't need to know. You need to know, or have you heard enough?
I mean, the condition they're in, I don't know if they're gonna last too long anyways. But these are some tough men, though. Lovely. Are they all gonna do that? Yep. Different spots. Come on. Yep. I'll get the different spots. Come on, lovely.
Now you look like the minister.
I was gonna say, who's gonna go for the face? There it is.
Gracias.
Oh my goodness, stop. Like, what? I know I get it. I get it. Oh, you.
Safe for them, it's safe for me.
No, they've got gloves and they've got a lot of stuff on before they touch them. Yeah, that's how these guys are coming in to touch these guys. And they have to, by the way. They don't have a choice. And then there you are kissing them. Like I get it. Of course, I get it. But, like... And I swear she's going to be pregnant, too. That look she gave when she asked her, are you pregnant?
How deep do you want this tunnel? 6 meters?
12.
Why?
Double.
For your protection. At that depth, you'll be shielded from much of the radiation.
The entrance to the tunnel won't be 12 meters below ground.
No.
And we're not 12 meters below ground now.
He's a smart one.
If these worked, you'd be wearing them.
That's what I was thinking too. Why aren't they wearing them? They don't work. There's my answer. Wonder what they said. You know what I'm saying? I wish they would actually translate the Russian, you know, but they don't. Wow. Oh, like a little shield in front of it. Wow. Oh, what's gonna happen to that woman? Come on, fam. I swear to God, if she's pregnant too, like...
I am the senior reactor control chief engineer at Chernobyl nuclear power.
It's hard to look at, man.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Whoa, that's young. That's like my age, bro. Wow. Oh, wow. I mean, I don't know why that matters, but oh, that. Easy, easy, easy. I feel like his skin's about to fall off of him. My goodness.
Safe for you.
He's
here.
my husband.
Not anymore. He's something else now. Do you understand? He's dangerous to you.
He's burned.
No. It's way worse. I think she touched him way too much at this point. I think it's done, right? I don't know, man. I hope it's not. I hope it's not, but... Oh, she went in. Lovely.
Yes, my love. Stay.
Oh my goodness.
Gracia. We're gonna have a baby.
Oh! I called it. I called it. Oh my... Oh yeah, go ahead and kill your baby too. I'm so sorry. It's just too frustrating. And like I get it too, like it's of course her husband, of course, like of course. But you're pregnant. Oh, I apologize. This is getting to me. This is what I meant, you know, they're giving us these perspective pieces and it's pissing me off. It's too good.
I'm sorry to bother you, Deputy Minister, but it's the miners.
Oh my goodness, they're all naked.
What? Give us fans. It's too hot for clothes. Digging the old way is where our fathers mine. We're still wearing the hats.
And the socks.
You're not as protected.
You tell them to make a difference.
Wow, this guy's keeping it real, huh?
When this is over, will they be looked after?
I don't know.
That means no. That means no. Probably not.
I reported the increase and he pressed the button.
Leonid, that's not possible.
He did. I swear. I saw him do it. And that's when it exploded.
What?
Faulty machinery? Oh my goodness.
I did everything right.
They keep saying that they did everything right. Jeez, this woman, and now she's letting her touching the baby.
You let her in that room, inside the plastic, touching him. You know she's pregnant.
It's not true.
Where is her protection? Do you have any idea what you're dealing with?
Of course I do. Please, I don't...
No, people are going to hear about this.
Wait.
People are going to hear. Do you understand? Everyone is going to hear.
What is everyone gonna hear?
Who's this? Ooh, they're the people that are watching.
What is everyone gonna hear?
Ooh, lovely. 10 days. Oh my goodness. Oh. I thought it was one of the... It looked kind of like... Oh my god, that's horrible.
Pomyuk was arrested last night.
What? Why?
I don't know.
Was it?
Of course it was. I'm working on it.
Boris.
I'm working on it. What more do you want from me? Fix your tie.
Bro, these two are the most wholesome couple ever. I'm shipping them. Oh man, there's got a partnership, you know. Like the professor is like, we're gonna die anyways, I don't care. And the other dude's just trying to keep it all together.
Since the unfortunate release of information directly following the accident, I believe that there has been no further lapse.
I like how they all look at it.
Deputy Chairman Shabina has given you the good news. The immediate danger is over.
Now he gives the bad news.
Construct a containment structure around the power plant itself, which will, of course, still be extremely... There will be deaths.
What amount of time and how many men do you require?
Oh my goodness, this is Brennan from The First Omen. That voice, oh my god, this guy's voice, I'll recognize it anywhere. Like, I didn't even realize until he started talking. I'm like, holy that voice? Yeah, okay, cool, that's him.
I think the deputy chairman is busy.
No. It's perfectly understandable. Comrade, I know you've heard the stories. When I hear them, even I am shocked. But we are not what people say.
Of course not. Of course not.
You know the work we're doing here. You really don't trust us.
Of course I do. You know the old Russian proverb, trust but verify.
Wow. Trust but verify.
I need her.
So you will be accountable for her?
Wow.
Her name?
I know who she is.
I thought you little... I'm glad you have a bald spot. He's old. I know, I'm sorry.
That went surprisingly well.
Well, all things considered.
Naive idiots are not a threat.
Yeah.
Dyatlov won't talk to Akimov, yes. Dobtonov, yes. But Valery, Akimov, his face was gone.
You want to stop?
Is that a choice I even have?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like... It's not about want anymore, do you know what I mean? It's way past that.
By the way, the numbers mean the same thing, maybe. Maybe the core will melt through to the groundwater.
That's not gonna be good.
Akimo says they shut the reactor down, and Dr. Nov confirms it. They pressed AZ-5.
Apparently not soon enough.
No.
No. Very soon.
Akimo pressed AZ-5, and then the reactor exploded.
Both of them. Yeah. Both of them.
Delusion even, but...
I was thinking that too. Maybe because they're so like messed up. Also, you don't have an answer to the question, why did it explode?
No matter how unlikely.
So you have to... Exactly.
No matter what or who is to blame.
I was just about to say that. No matter how unlikely, because the whole situation is so unlikely. So that's what I talked about in the first episode as well. What I don't understand is, why are the women wearing skirts? The coal miners were told that they have less protection. I suppose, I get what they're saying, like, does it matter much and all that, this, that, and the other. But if you're going to take safety precautions, why not give them, like, full-length skirts and stuff? Why are they not wearing that? You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't they be covered up all the way? I mean, everyone should be, not just the women. But, like, the women are way more exposed than the men. And so it was just making me think, like, is it fashion? Is just a choice that the women are making? Or is that a thing in Soviet Russia? That women can only wear short skirts? Because it seems like pretty much all of them are wearing that. Like, I haven't seen one person with something different yet. Like, even the nurses, do you know what I mean? Like, look, all the women. Every single one of them. Whoa, they're oh right, they talked about how oh right. Yeah, this is serious. Oh, I think that one was wearing pants. Okay, I think I'm my presumption was wrong. Wow. I hope they built like a monument or something on top of it, you know, to remember them by. Come on, man. I hope she's okay. Like, Ah, god damn it. These episodes, why do they have to end? I'm loving this show. This is too good, man. This is too disturbing. Too everything. Yeah. If you want to see the next episode right now, you can on my Patreon. Also, full-length reaction, the uncut, unedited, full thing, watch along is also there on my Patreon. Check it out. Thank you so much, every single one of you. This was very, very interesting. As I spoke about a little bit at the start, that we are getting to see the story unfold, but we're getting to see it from the perspective of certain people. So we're getting to see it from the wife's perspective, the firefighters, you know, the professors, the nuclear physicists, many different people. And I think it's, in my opinion at least, I think it's a very, very good choice because it makes it so much more effective, you know? Like, it's just so interesting how you can see a story from the outside, and I honestly don't think it would have been this effective, this impactful, because we relate to people, of course, and what they go through. So when you see someone seeing something, even if it is an event that you have never been through, you do understand what it's like to be in a situation where you don't quite understand what's going on, but it's a bit weird and unsafe, and you're not sure, and it's dangerous or potentially dangerous, and you have a lot of questions and no one's giving you the answers, and you're like, what is happening? You know what I mean? And so when you see that, and when you see the people going through that, right, and not following the rules and saying things that do make sense, but also at the same time, safety is important, and they're just ignoring it, but they're ignoring it because either they're so sure that they're just going to die, and so it doesn't matter in the end. And like I said, of course, I know everyone dies. That's not what I mean. I think you know what I mean. Or because it's their loved ones and they have to be with them and they want to touch them and they want to comfort them and they want to be there in their last moments and they don't want them to be alone, like she said. And then you find out that the lady is pregnant, and not only is she putting herself on the line, but she's putting her baby on the line now too. And then it really infuriates you, and you're like, I so hope everything is okay. Like I so hope that it all goes well. I I am so nervous to say anything because I don't want that. I don't want anyone to be hurt, but I don't want that woman, that pregnant lady, especially, to not be hurt. I don't know. It's kind of weird. My professor once told me, or told us, I guess he was talking to the class in the lecture, that the reason why the babies are the way they are and the reason why we have such love and care towards the baby is because if you really think about it, babies are fucking assholes. You know what I mean? So, like, the reason why they're so cute and like, you know what I mean? Like, it turns you into something that you didn't even know you could be, you know, is because of that. Because if they weren't that, you would probably toss it across the road, you know, one weekend. So it's just so interesting to me is that there are so many people whose lives are in trouble. And of course, I want all of them to be safe. But the moment I found out that lady was pregnant was the moment I really lost it. And I was like, what the hell? It's just so interesting on a human level, to me at least. I know it's a bit off topic and I apologize, but it's just really interesting, you know, how like a baby matters so much. I guess it should. I mean, you know. Anyways, but yeah, like I don't really blame her, but then at the same time, she is pregnant. Like I said, I don't really blame the coal miners either. Like they said, if we use all this stuff, do you think we're gonna survive? And by the way, he said he's been a coal miner for 20 years, and wow, that's a strong, that's a strong man, not just physically, but internally as well, in terms of his organs, taking all that dust and all that in, you know what I mean, inhaling all that and still surviving, and from what it looks like, at least, doing pretty well. But yeah, man, it's interesting to really see how dangerous it's really becoming, because once it gets to the underground water, you know, the groundwater basically, I mean, that's really everything. That's where you get everything from. So it's not just the water, it's everything, because that's the water, like they mentioned as well. That's the water that's used in farming. Obviously, that's the water that you use to drink and so on and so forth. So, like, everything is affected. They said 50 million, but I think way more than 50 million will be on the line if that happens. The scale, the magnitude of this event is just unbelievable. It is unfathomable, do you know what I mean? And the bravery of these people in the face of something so huge and devastating to just go ahead and do it. And like they talked about there, I thought they had a pretty good conversation, the professor and I forgot her name, the lady professor, nuclear physicist, about, do you want to stop? And he's like, well, is that even a choice at this point? Because it's not so much about wants anymore. It's not about what I'm not there, but what anybody wants. It's about the need for speed. You know, it's about the necessities and what has to be done, you know? Like, of course, you're going to put yourself on the line, but by doing so, you're containing the situation. And by doing that, you're saving so many people. I don't know. It's a tough one. I love this show, man. They're doing a great job of course, it's true event, so the source material is fantastic, but you know, they have portrayed this show in a way that it's making it, in my opinion at least, way more devastating than it would have been if it was just a story being told, you know what I mean? Because now it is a story being shown through the eyes of the people who went through it. And if so, the coal miners referred to something. You know, the joke was that, well, you know, a machine, basically. Machine that a Soviet machine that is supposed to cut the animals into 4 pieces, but it only does it in 3 because the machine sucks ass. And so that's sort of a constant thing that I am seeing in this show, and that was told, and then we hear the testimonies or whatever you want to call it of those 2 people, Akimov and Fionid or something. I'm sorry, the 2 guys, you know, and they say that we pressed the shutdown button, and after we pressed it. So, like, again, it's back to the crap machinery. Was it that? Is that the reason? Because nobody seems to be able to give the reason as to why it exploded, you know? It seems like it's not possible, or they're saying it's not possible. But of course it happened, so it is possible. We had the whole KGB thing, a circle of accountability. And just right there he lied. Like, right there he lied. And you're like, well, how can I believe a word that comes out of your mouth? Literally 2 seconds ago, you said I don't know her, and then you're like, oh, I know who you're talking about. Like, what the dude? Just, I guess that's their job. So whatever. I guess they're doing their job well. There's a lot of paranoia, of course, involved as well, and I suppose, you know, trust but verify. It's a brilliant saying. I think that sort of comes with the territory, the job that they are on. The KGB, of course. Everybody's watching everyone, you know. Of course, there has to be a bit of paranoia when you're doing the kind of stuff that they're doing. And half the stuff we don't even know that they are doing. You know what I mean? So, like, God knows what they're actually doing. But yeah, so it's quite interesting. They're going to have to, like, raise the whole ground and then pour cement all over it. They're gonna build, like, I hope they built something there, do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, they're gonna have to do the whole concrete thing, right? But I hope they actually utilize it, make like a memorial or something out of it, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just hope these people didn't die in vain, the people who are actually helping or trying to help. But yeah, this is a devastating show. It's very well done. I don't know if I should say I'm loving it, but I guess I'm loving it. I'm liking the show. But it's hard to watch, and it's gruesome really at times, and yeah. I want to see how it all unfolds, and like I said previously, I would love to hear from you guys if you do know about the actual events and how they differ from the show. I'd love to hear them. Let me know in the comments down below. Also, do mention in the comments down below some other shows or movies that you'd like me to see, and then go ahead and subscribe so when I upload them, you can watch them right away. Also, if you want to see the next episode right now, you can, because I upload them first to Patreon, and I have the full unedited thing there as well, so you can see it if you want, and those obviously go up early as well. So yeah, thank you so much every single one of you for supporting me all this time, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video. Until then, have a nice